Talk about desperately needing a victory. The Toronto Maple Leafs had been royally struggling recently. Obviously losing to Buffalo on the Friday night. And it was all masked by the Blue Jays winning their game against the Dodgers. We're like, okay, it's okay. We don't have to worry about the Leafs right now. And it looked, at one point in this hockey game last night, that they might lose a second straight to the Sabres and go 3-5-1 to start the year. But Joshua scores late. And John Tavares scores in overtime. And the Leafs, God, they scramble and get a couple points. Winning 4-3 over the Sabres last night to improve to 4-4-1 on the season. Let's break it down, I guess. First period starts 7 minutes in, or 13 minutes in, 7 minutes to go in the first period. Tage Thompson scores his third of the season at 13:40 to make it 1-0 Sabres. And we're like, oh, God. Are we really going to do this? Then late in the period, hard-working shift by the Matthews, Easton, Cowan, Nick Robertson line. It's actually a kind of a hard forecheck they had, causing the turnover. Cowan, I can't remember who it was, but anyway, I think it was Cowan who centers it to Nick Robertson, who's right at the front of the net, and he buries it for his first goal of the year. Matthews with the other assist on the goal at 18:33. And you go into the intermission, it's a 1-1 hockey game, but you're getting outshot 12-5. Are we really going to keep doing this? Come on. We need a good second period. Well, less than 2 minutes in, Nyes enters the offensive zone, drops it off for John Tavares, who starts to go to the net. And he hits Matias Michelli at the back post, and he kind of redirects it in for his second goal of the season, $1:59 into the second period. Tavares and Nyes with assists in the goal, and the Leafs had the lead. All right. It's 2-1. Well, Bowen Byram then scores 14:23 in. It was a floater from the point with about 18 bodies in front of the net. You can't really fault Caden Primo for that. You literally can't see anything. Even if he's trying to fight around one guy, he'll see another guy. Another on this side, the same thing. So there was a lot going on there. Byram's first of the year, and we're tied heading into the intermission. Shots were 11-6 Leafs in the second. And you go into the third period. Leafs take a penalty about under midway through the period. And Tage Thompson, fires 1-5-hole. Beats Caden Primo to give the Sabres the lead. And we're like, are we really going to do this? Are we really going to do this? Well, Dakota Joshua enters the offensive zone, cuts to the middle of the ice, and he was getting hacked and whacked and stuff like that. It just was not pretty. And he ends up keeping the puck on the stick and fires it on, and it beats Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. And we're like, oh, okay, we're tied at 3. Joshua's second goal of the year, second goal in as many days. And Jake McCabe and Brendan Carlo grab assist on the goal at 13:10. And we have tied the game. All right, shots were 7-5 Sabres in the third period. We go to overtime, and they get some opportunities. But, boy, they couldn't bury a single thing. They had like a 3-on-1 at one point. They don't even get a shot off. And it takes Matthew Nyes getting the puck basically behind us, about the goal line along the boards. And fires the puck up the ice to hit John Tavares streaking on a partial breakaway. There's a guy kind of with him, but Tavares, being the veteran he is, knows how to shield the puck off and fires this thing past Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen for the overtime winner. John Tavares' 5th goal of the year and goal number 499 for his career. Gives the Leafs 2 points with the overtime victory. Matthews Nyes with the lone assist at $1:28 of the overtime frame. And your Leafs win the hockey game. Oh, thank God. I didn't want to deal with another Leafs loss. However, it seems that when the Leafs win, the Jays lose. So, maybe a couple more L's ain't the worst thing in the world. But we'll see. Shots were 1-1 in overtime. Leafs got outshot 26. They only had 22 shots in this game. And that's what you look at. You're like, okay. Really? Caden Primo was fine. 3 goals, 26 shots, 885 save. Gave her team a chance. You won the game. So I guess we'll take that. John Tavares, goal and assist at a +2. He's got 12 points in 9 games so far to start the season. He's been great. Matias Michelli with a goal and a +1. Nick Robertson, a goal and a +1. Joshua with a goal, 2 assists and a +2. Carlo with an assist and a +1. McCabe, Matthews, and Easton Cowan all had assists in this one as well. And look, you pick up the W. Good. You did your job. Moving on to the next one. And this one, I'm sorry, I hate saying automatic victories or you need to get wins. Yeah, the Calgary Flames, you play them at 6 o'clock on Tuesday night. You got to find a way to do that. Do a job. You want to know why? The Flames have lost 8 consecutive hockey games after starting the year 1-0. They are 1-7-1 on the season. You want to hear some of these stats? They are dead last in penalty minutes. So they take the most penalties, okay? And the penalty kill, 20%, they're 20th in the National Hockey League. Shots allowed, 20th. Goals allowed, 29th. Now, is that correlating maybe? Possibly. If you're on the penalty kill a crap ton, you're giving up some goals, so that would make sense. Face-off wise, 24th in the National Hockey League. Shooting percentage, 32nd. Power play, 28th. Shots on goal, 21st. They are dead last in goals. So they are, third or fourth last in goals allowed, and they are dead last in goals for. They score 1.67 goals per game. I know it's early in the year, and you're at home, Leafs. Get 2 points in regulation. Let's not screw around with this, okay? I mean, it's one of those things where you want to find a way to get 2 points when you absolutely need to. Beat the teams you're supposed to beat. They haven't done that a lot to start the season. Obviously, losing to Buffalo in the front night of the back-to-back. What was another one? There was one more, I think. The Kraken losing in overtime, right? Losing 2 straight to the Red Wings, who have been playing great this year. They're 6-3 to start the season. Yeah. I mean, you got to find a way to get going in a game against the Flames, who are royally struggling, kind of like the Rangers were when they came to Toronto. They can't score. Do a job. All right, I'm going to leave it at that. So, guys, that's going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video and the W last night, smack that like button. Do appreciate it. The subscribe button. You guys not done so already. Comment down below your thoughts on the video, thoughts on the game. Would you like, would you not like from today's game for the Toronto Maple Leafs? Twitter, Discord, Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff is down below. So follow up there if you haven't done so already. And I will talk to you guys Raptors edition tonight, 7:30 tip-off in Dallas against the Mavericks. Looking to get back in the win column after that tough one against the Bucks. For the Toronto Blue Jays, obviously Game 3 tomorrow against the Los Angeles Dodgers in LA, 8 p.m. first pitch. Max Scherzer, Tyler Glasnow is the pitching matchup. And for your Toronto Maple Leafs, Tuesday night, 6 p.m. puck drop, Leafs, Flames at Scotiabank Arena. Probably Dustin Wolf and Anthony Stolarz are your expected goaltenders. I can't see why not. Thank you so much for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and the 2 points last night. Talk to you guys then.